Hey everyone, my name is Captain Jack and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today we're taking a look at another creation from the Steam Workshop. With me I have a city planet. Yes, you heard me right, an entire planet in SE that is a city. Well, kind of. This is a mod, don't forget, so we're going to be checking it out today. You can download it from the Steam Workshop. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Anyway, this is called Terralysis, a city planet. It is a prototype, only on 0.1 so far, so don't expect this to be perfect right away. It's a very early prototype. Now, this is the first economalous, however you want to pronounce that word. I do know what it is, it's just struggling to pronounce that. Economalous, you get the point. It's basically a city planet, you know what it is. In Space Engineers, a planet covered entirely by a city. Now, little catch so far, this isn't like the economalous, I'm not going to say it, city planets you see in like Star Citizen or Stellaris. This is actually entirely made of voxels, just like a normal planet is. So the surface of like the moon, you can see in the background there, Earth, Mars, they're made of voxels. The city on this city-like planet are also made of voxels as well, not individual blocks. That would probably break the game. Anyway, it's arranged to look like buildings when you fly around there, and you can see from the top right now, you can see it almost looks like buildings in a way. Once I get closer, you'll see exactly what I mean. Basically, this is created by Major John, a fantastic person on the Steam Workshop. I'll leave a link down to their profile in the video description. Go check it out. So if you want to spawn this in for yourself and play around with it, you want to spawn in, but keep it the size of 19 kilometers and not a meter more. If you want the best settings, you need to update your graphic settings and set your shaders to high. And if you really want to push the game as far as you can for screenshots and such, they set the voxel quality to at least high, extreme for 32 gig RAM or screenshots, etc. Be one that probably will reduce your FPS ever so slightly. Now basically, this entire planet is just voxels. There's no grass or trees or anything like that. It should be fairly lightweight and perform. This is what John says. You get 5 to 10 FPS less than when you're still on Earth. You know, something to consider. Anyway, let's take a look and have a look at what we've got so far. Again, this is a very early prototype. It may not look the best to you. However, it's a step to getting something like this in SE, and I love it so far. Anyway, let's dive in. Right, so if I zoom in closer here, as you can see, just from the different sort of angles, that already looks very impressive there. You almost feel like there is a city on there. You can see some of the tears and the streams going through it, or the seams, but only if you actually go looking for them. But you see, as I get closer and closer, you'll see what I mean. There's no weather on this planet, by the way, so if you want that, you're going to have to spawn in yourself. Is there a reason to have them in this game? Yes and no, I guess, like for playing around. I was driving around on it a minute ago. It was kind of quite fun. Could definitely get some city places. Now, from this angle here, this already looks like a city in its own right. Just like that, it really is giving me a sort of like Star Citizen vibes of when you fly down to ArcCorp, I think it is, which is like the city planet here. So if I keep going in close, I speed up. Definitely seeing to the bottom right there, a lot of sort of city aspects. And if I go in even further, you're still seeing more of the city. You are seeing some deformations where voxels aren't forming properly due to the height maps and sort of like the range I'm in just yet. Obviously with buildings, it kind of makes it look a bit different than it traditionally would with voxels. But you see, as I get down closer and closer towards the bottom of my screen, and if I sort of turn this way, you can see things coming in ever so slightly there. There's an asteroid in the background. Hearing a bit of wind. And there you go. This looks more like a city that we're used to here. You get these typical square buildings and stuff like this. Very impressive. Again, this is all made out of voxels and using custom voxel regeneration, etc. Or generation, so I say, not regeneration. And that is how it is made. I believe these are custom textures as well, which we're seeing the hexagons here. But yeah, this does actually look like a city-like planet. You'd find like Stellaris or Star Citizen or typical sci-fis, like maybe it's Star Wars, or so that have different designs. But you get the gist. It is a city-like planet in a way. And it's kind of really impressive. I didn't think I would see something like this inside of Space Engineers, but hey, here we are. And wow, I almost want to get a ship and fly through it. I did believe I have a rover. Yeah, let's take a rover for a ride and see what we can do on the planet. So I'll just spawn this in a minute. Now, I do believe the gravity is like, what are we at? We are at 0.70 Gs, yeah. Okay, so it's not going to be the best for driving around, but we'll have a go. Almost broke my rover there. Can we turn on mass blocks of these here? Mass. No, I guess not. All right. Right, let's give it a go. Right, so we're driving around here. It almost feels like you are in a city in a way. I believe some of the height maps are slightly off, hence why we're going to constantly ram into a few things occasionally. So we'll have to try and avoid those as we go around. But it is really impressive. I mean, it almost feels like you're on a planet in a way. The moon right above me there is rather close, so that looks even more scary and impressive. But wow, I guess if you was doing RP things or something like that, or wanted a map to play with or something like this could be really impressive. Hell, a space battle over this would be cool, wouldn't it? Ooh, I've got some ideas now. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Get all the patrons together, or some of you guys, and we'll do like a space battle over the top of it. That could be rather fun. I should probably get a ship over in a minute and fly around so we can explore. Maybe the Eclipse, because that's definitely channeling those sort of Star Citizen vibes here. Or if I hit the brakes, stop. Right, reverse. I want to go the other way to where the sun is. Already that tower seems like more realistic than anything we've gotten so far. Ignore my really shit job of doing like a handbrake turn right now. I promise you. I was going to say I promise you I'm a better driver in real life. I don't even drive. That's, you know, that's the bad side of this story. Right, come on, put your foot down. Gotta love the old mortar. Now, can we make a sharp right turn? We sort of can. There we go. Oh, I was going to jump back, but it didn't really work, did it? Come on, there we go. So I jumped this way, we've got the sun in front of us. I'm liking this. This looks very cool. Just going to slow down my car a minute so I don't go bounding off the edge. You definitely are seeing some sort of like seams and such in here, which is what we got now. That definitely didn't want to jump, did it? I was going to try jumping it, but it didn't want to work. We'll go this way instead. We should probably spawn the ship at a minute and see if we can fly that around. I'll spawn in the Eclipse, because that would be a good one. We're just going to let the car journey off by itself. Goodbye, truck. That's gone. So we'll see if we can spawn in the Eclipse here. There should be a size enough like area for it. And then we can sort of fly around and explore. Right, I've managed to spawn the Eclipse in. We're on board. Let's have a fly around and see what we can see. So already we're sat here in the city at the minute. I've got to be careful not to destroy the ship as I fly around. That could be rather dangerous. But wow, this looks impressive. Obviously, yes, it's not like an entire city because these aren't actually buildings. You can go inside and do stuff like that. But there are some limitations to what you can expect of what's going on right now. This is just using voxel tech. Don't shear the side off, Jack. And it's still really impressive. Now, as you can see, as I travel too fast here, you'll see some buildings will struggle to load in. And that's simply due to the way SE generates like voxels and stuff like that. So, you know, it's something to keep in mind. And we're going down a very sort of like tight area at the minute. This might not end well. It's still really impressive though. Like, you know, it's very rare to get this in other games. Ah, shit. Are we going to be able to fit through that? Uh-oh. Surprisingly, we fit through that. Definitely some different areas of the city as well. So it's interesting how the voxel generation must do chunks. Does it say here? It's basically got 6 sides. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So we're going to see the different sides of the planet as we go around. Right, let's try flying down this area. Oh, we're going to hit that. Oh, we're going to hit that building. Whoa! Don't shear the side of the ship off just yet. So again, if you want to download this for yourself, the link is down below in the video description. You can go there and explore it. It's pretty cool. Again, just keep it to 19 km when you spawn the planet. When you do that via the Alt F10, I think it is, or Shift F10, one of them. I always forget when I tell people. Is this not generating in yet? And I've just sheared part of... Oh no, I've sheared a Vulcan off. No. I've sheared Vulcans off. Oh no, I've took a chunk out of a ship. Uh-oh. Oh, my shield's broken now. I'm going to take them down quickly. Wow, that was bad. I sheared a chunk off. This just needs to be a flat area. Okay, let's see if we can get back into the city aspects. We've actually sheared a chunk of the ship off. This is not good. Are we going down as well? It almost feels like we're decreasing in height. Oh, it's a tight one. You know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to see how much I can get away with. Oh, hell. Oh, I think I've took the reactor out. Yep, I just took the reactor out. I'm in... It was that bad of a crash. I was inside the voxel. Wow, we must have took the reactor... Oh, did we shear it off? Yep, we sheared the engine bay right off. I took out the whole reactor and the jump drive. That was a large explosion. Right, so yeah, if you want to download City Planet, I'll leave a link in the video description. Don't fly around it like a dickhead like me. Still pretty impressive though. Hey, you know, I love SE modding. Thanks to Major John for introducing this one. I can't wait to see the updates and follow this here. He just said this project has turned out to be far much more work than he anticipated, but he has plans for so much more yet to come. If you're a modder and would like to help, feel free to contact him, especially custom models and more better custom voxel textures. That would be a great help. If that's of any interest to you guys, reach out to Major John. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Don't forget, you can also award Steam creations now using your new Steam stuff. So you go ahead, give Major John an award if you like the creation. For now, I've been Captain Jack. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.